This model here is when it's a 1997 Cruiser. It was a Cruiser Classic. That's actually the model that it was out, or actually the model it was. And the time 1995 when Schwinn was celebrating their 100th anniversary, actually the second owners of Schwinn are the ones that actually took upon and still covered the Schwinn history of the Schwinn Bicycle Company with the 100th anniversary, and they reproduced the Black Phantom. And as I was told, the Black Phantom most of the bike was made here in the USA, and they made a lot of the reproduction parts of the Black Phantom to actually replace parts and pieces of the original Black Phantom you have, and it would actually fit onto the frame, because the frame was actually designed as the original blueprints of a 1955, if I remember right. And so this frame here is based on 55 specs, so the Phantom parts fit on perfectly without any kind of modifications to it. And I just added these parts to enhance the bike, just to customize it. I took off the handlebars that came with the bike, and actually they put down this reproduction, I believe this is pre-1950 handlebars with the crossbar on there. And I bought this from a local Schwinn dealer. It was like a $45 handlebar, I believe, at the time I bought it. Now on eBay, even this reproduction handlebar, I've seen it run up to about $200, $250. So I done good by buying the parts when they came out back then. The original rims, of course, they were just aftermarket rims. But what I done is I put new old stock S2 rims on there. I don't know if you can see on the camera here. And these S2 rims are actually on the early 80s Schwinn Cruisers. And the stamping is not as deep as the older rims, because I've heard that in the Schwinn factory that some of the machinery was breaking down, and so the knurling wasn't as good as it was back in the early days. And it's the Black Phantom chain guard. I just put the Black Phantom decal, which is part of this coming off right now, with the Phantom rack with the tail light. I don't put any batteries on them because I don't want it to, if I forget to change the batteries or leave it too long, I'll have them leak in there. So I just pretty much got the lights for show, but they do work if I put D batteries in them.